Coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On second down, Conner looking for space. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run forward with Conner. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now and he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. This now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
No spacing. 56. Go that bench release and go. 56. Put some back.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now.
He's checking. Hey, 5-7.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Who that?
Breeze now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, wahoo!
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, dude.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
0-2.
Now Breeze. And this is Cook with a grab. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Hey, Charlie.
98 for Mike.
Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
One.
Hey, easy.
98 for Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn it over. Get that ball.
Here we go.
98. Watch 98 for Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Switch.
Here we go with Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, kill. 5-1.
Let's go, defense.
Now Breeze to the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And a nice pick up there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Breeze now on third and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only was the call... spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. To throw is Breeze. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Kamara on 4th and goal, unable to get in. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Set. 180.
Mike's 56. Defense wins championship.
8.
56. Check 56. Let's go, D.
Hey.
I got it. 56 to Mike. 56.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Hey, alert.
56.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady. 11.
Come on for you.
Hey, echo.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. I'm scared.
Ready, catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
26.
Steelers 42-yard line.
Here's Breeze to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Waiting. Kill.
He was taken down.
Opposite. Hey, Delta.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
26 months. You're not ready.
2nd and 5 now. Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Kill. Check 3. Kill. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. The open man is Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
44. Go.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
A gain of 14. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Easy.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 70-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Watch the back.
Freeze again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught, Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Running with Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. He don't know no better. 11. Hey, exit. He's the opposite. 26 Mike.
Here's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm going back to you. Jack 16. Hey, Haywood. 56 Mike. 56.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Here we go, here we go. Protein spill. Check 3. 5-9. Hey. I step.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Kamara. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A give to Kamara running right. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
36. Hey, whoa, whoa.
At the 46-yard line.
26 Mike. Call it. 26 Mike. 26 Mike.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze again has it complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Check. Bravo. 26 Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to straight.
Again, it's Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Good. That's cool, man. 26 Mike. Hey, Zoo. It's a party now. 26 Mike. Oh,
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal.
Hey, Charlie.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. A good run on first down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On 2nd and goal, Breeze, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Zach Line taking it in, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz look to add the extra point. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Let's go.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
You ready? Double tight, guys, double tight.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A nice gain of 21 yards. Breeze now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Bush coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. After the sack on 1st down, Breeze, he's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Zach Line, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Next to score, Saints 27, Steelers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On the ground, Kamara. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. On the move to his left. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
0-2, 0-2. Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6.
Now Breeze. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. Breeze now on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog.
They run with Murray. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. The Saints on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Now Breeze. He is going to find Hill here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On first down, Breeze. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete.